Are we on? Yeah, we're on. Hello, boys, girls, children, grandfathers, grandmothers, anybody that's watching this. My name is Caesar. I'm going to be a host for hopefully many videos to come. This is my first video ever for YouTube, so please bear with me. And, you know, if I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. Hopefully, I'll get better as we progress. Even though my English is a little bit rusty, I reckon you'll understand. I've not lived in England for a couple of years now. Today we're going to be talking about custom subdrops, why you should make your own and why you should use your own custom subdrops. We'll learn how to make them with the basic, with just stock plugins that any DAW will have. Anything that you want to add after they are made, and I'll show you in a minute, is just a question of taste. Anyways, I don't want to waste any minutes of your life with nonsense talk. I'm gonna try and make videos a little bit different from what's already on YouTube. I don't know if you like it or not. I'm gonna make them anyway. These custom subdrops, talking just a very small little bit about history. I reckon the first they came up in the music industry was probably in the late 80s with the hip-hop movement, and then a little bit later as well in the rock movement and the dance music. For me, since I'm a bit of an alternative guy, into rock, metal, hip-hop as well, I mean pretty much everything, because it depends on the mood you are. But the first time I've heard a proper subdrop on a song that I acknowledged there was something new in there was in a genre of music that is metal, and it was in 1994 in Korn's debut album, self-titled album, which is this one. I don't know if you've heard it. If you haven't, you should check it out. It's very raw, and it's full of emotion. I reckon it's an outstanding record. And that's it. They started using it in the metal genre. Nowadays, it's probably used more in the metal genre than anything else. It's very easy to make, but it's very important, like I mentioned before, that they are custom made for the song you're working with. I don't want to wait. I don't want to waste any more minutes. So let's get into Pro Tools, and I'll show you very easily how it's done, and we'll talk a little bit later by the end of this video. All right, in a bit. Okay, so now we are in Pro Tools, so all you have to do is create a mono track. So bass sounds and sub-bass sounds go straight down the middle, so no need for stereo. What you need to do next, probably name the track, let's call it what? Subdrop, yeah, that's a great name for it. Then afterwards, we're gonna start talking about how to make it custom. First thing that I reckon it's important, like sake of an example, let's say that your song is in 120 BPMs, and that's going to be the tempo of your song, and you want to make a subdrop for like an entrance, like proper entrance, like it goes into a breakdown or something, and you want to make like a whole bar. Yeah, so all you have to do is come here, select a whole bar, put it in grid mode. Yeah, select the whole bar. How do you see it? Avid, signal generator, pick sine wave, and then pick the frequency. Sub-bass sounds, well, they start from what's audible to the human ear, which is about 20 Hertz, up to about 180, probably 80. More than 80, 85, 90 Hertz, it's not already sub-bass. So I reckon that we should pick something that, like I mentioned before, that's in the key of the song you're using. So let's say you're in the key of E, and you want to pick E1 from a keyboard. Let me just get hold of the small keyboard so it's easy to explain. Like, let's take this for example. Let's say you are in C1, so you go down or up how many octaves you want, and you want to find out C1, what's the fundamental frequency that it corresponds to. I don't have it straight in my head, and since I want to do this with custom with stock plugins, all you have to do is have a look on Google. I'll put a link in the description below with a cheat sheet with the piano roll from C1 to C5, and what's the fundamental frequencies for any of those keys, and then you should just follow that. Yeah. Alternatively, if you have fab filter, waves, HEQ, any frequency plugin that has a piano roll underneath, it will tell you exactly that, so you probably won't need that. But I always keep it handy. I don't have it here with me now, but I always keep it handy, that cheat sheet, so when you have to do it, you just have a look. All right, this song is in the key of B, so I'm gonna have a look at B1 and pick whatever frequency it is. So for now, we're gonna just pick a random number. Let's say it's gonna be 60 Hertz, yeah? The level, it should be -18 as it is with everything, should be everything in your sessions. That's for another video. All you have to do is render, yeah, render. There it is. So that's the sine wave. Listening to it, yeah. Let's have a look. Why we're not listening to it?
A few moments later.
A few moments later. That's it. I was not having sound. Why? Because if you want to stream it with ASIO outside to a screen recorder, you need this voice meter thing. Well, that's probably a topic for another video. But anyway, here is the Subdrop, the sine wave. Have a listen. So that's not really sounding like it yet. So what you need to do is speak it. Go to Audio Suite again. Avid. Verify, which is a plugin that makes it slow down or speed up. Slow down, yeah, fitting on, yeah, render. Let's have a listen. That should be more like it. Yeah, that's it, yeah. That's it. So if you were to make a custom subdrop on the key of whatever 61 Hertz is, that's it. Lasting a whole bar. That's how much it takes to do. That's how hard it is to do one. So if you want to make one in the key of E, or if you want one if you want one with 61 Hertz, which let's say it's in the key of B, but you don't want it to last full bar, what you need to do, pick a quarter note, yeah, create mode, do exactly the same process. Yeah, let's do it again so you don't forget. Avid, signal generator, -18, 61, render. That's it. Whilst it's highlighted, Avid, verify, slow down, render. That's it. Let's have a listen to this one. Oh, hold on. I'm such a knobhead, and this is the first video, so bear with me. Just have a laugh. Well, the process is the same. This is like 1K. I've not pressed enter when I've picked 61 Hertz. Anyway, what you can do afterwards. So this is just a pure sine wave. You can add, if you want, some sort of saturation or something that will excite the harmonics. So it's probably so you can hear it on smaller speakers, or it's just for the question of taste. Anyway, let's do universal audio, precision. Where is it? Precision enhancer Hertz. Yeah. So what it does, it will pick the fundamental and will add harmonics to the signal. So the frequency that we've picked was 61. I've pressed enter now. And here we're going to introduce the effect, let's say 25%, yeah. That's it, yeah. With, without, with, without. You'll probably not listen to it. It depends on what speakers you're on, but you should listen at least a very tiny little bit. But if you have proper speakers, you'll definitely listen to it. But if you have shitty speakers, because this is the purpose of having it, of introducing this plugin, you should probably listen to it as well. And then that's one, yeah. You can do this in Audio Suite, or you can do this anyway just on a regular insert and then just commit and render the track. And then you can add a little bit of distortion. So let's go Antelope, Neve 1073 emulation. Yeah, this is very gainy, so that's it. Let's increase it. Let's pick it on loop. See? Too much. Too much. Yeah, that's fine. So this would be a clip that it's saturated. What you can do afterwards, rename. So that's let's call it B. It's not, well, that's what we are pretending it is. B 61 Hertz saturated. 1 bar on 20. That's it. All you have to do next, clip list, boom, export. If you want to do it with this, all you have to do is come here, commit up to this insert, hide and make an active, or just don't fucking do nothing. Oh, tell me to shut the fuck up. If I swear too much, just let me know. And that's it, and then export it from here. Yeah, export clips as files, and that's it. There you go. That was it. Quite simple, isn't it? It's much better than downloading your samples from somewhere else when they are not custom to the key of the song or to the length that you want of the song, or to buy them anyway. You shouldn't buy this sort of stuff, or even download. It's so easy to make. You can make your own library and then stretch if you have to, but it's so simple, and it's so important. And like in the subdrops, you should make the same with your kicks. You should analyze the fundamental frequency of the kick of your song and tune it. When you're adding kick samples, you should tune them all to a certain key so that they all add up, and check the polarities. We'll probably, most definitely, will have a lot more videos coming up talking about this and other important matters. It really has been a pleasure. This was the first one, so I reckon it was the hardest one to make. I was quite afraid to do a YouTube video for real. I reckon probably many of you would like to do it as well. I've never done, so I think you just have to risk it. Nothing's gonna happen. At least that's what I have put in my mind, and it's because I care about helping people. And YouTube has helped me so much throughout the years. I started studying in 2000, recording and mixing in 2001. So I'm a bit, I'm in this business a little bit earlier than YouTube, which is from 2005. But the amount of value that I've taken from YouTube on about anything and everything, I think it's time to give it back. And I do care that people want to learn, and I do like to teach anyway. So hopefully you like this and you'll smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you next time, quite soon actually. Yeah, bye. Ta-ra.